The United States is facing a doctor shortage. However, it is a shortage of our own making. In recent years, thousands of American medical doctors have been denied the right to practice medicine. This is one of the most unreported stories and one of the most ignored situations by our elected officials and medical community leadership in America, including our medical schools and the various governing bodies who represent physicians. In 2018, Progressives for Immigration Reform started the Doctors Without Jobs Project to build awareness of the number of U.S. citizen doctors graduating from medical schools who were not matching to residency positions each year, while foreign trained physicians were. This encouraged more doctors to advocate for themselves and push back against graduate medical education profiteers. The match is the mechanism by which medical school graduates move into medical residencies at teaching hospitals. It is a process managed by the National Residence Matching Program. Please understand that without a medical residency, a doctor cannot practice medicine, and a residency may require 3 to 7 years to complete, depending on the specialty. Each year, over 7,000 U.S. citizens and lawful permanent resident medical graduate physicians, which include seniors and prior year graduates, do not match for a medical residency. All of whom are qualified, ready, and willing doctors who have been sidelined and are waiting to serve their communities now. A situation we worked to draw attention to at the start of the pandemic so that they might be deployed. Our call went unanswered. There is much more to this story that should concern the subcommittee. In 2021, over 4,000 non-citizen foreign-trained physicians received residencies in the U.S. This is an enormous increase from 10 years prior, where 2,700 foreign-trained physicians received residencies. Between 2011 and 2021, more than 40,000 non-U.S. citizens, foreign-trained physicians were given U.S. taxpayer-funded residencies. Each residency costs taxpayers $150,000 a year. So we are subsidizing foreign doctors. Many foreign-trained physicians arrive in the U.S. for residency training via the J-1 visa, a cultural exchange visa. In addition, foreign-trained physicians arrive via the H-1B visa program to work directly in hospitals. In 2020, over 3,500 labor condition applications were filed for 4,252 workers for the occupation of medical doctor. Of those, over 3,000 were approved. In addition, over 5,000 applications to extend from prior years were also approved. Every country prioritizes its citizens. Canada, the last holdout, has changed its policy to prioritize Canadian citizens and permanent legal residents a couple years ago. Failure to prioritize Americans is emblematic of our medical establishment preferring to import foreign healthcare workers instead of making necessary investments that would broaden medical education and improve our healthcare delivery infrastructure. This doesn't just cause problems here at home. A 2020 Migration Policy Institute article titled "Global Demand for Medical Professionals Drives Indians Abroad Despite Acute Domestic Healthcare Worker Shortages" describes the brain drain and the harm it does to India's healthcare system. The same can be said for countries in sub-Saharan Africa, where healthcare professionals are also lured to the US, UK, and Canada. A poor country's loss is a rich country's gain. The estimated financial benefit to the United States from luring physicians from sub-Saharan Africa is believed to be in and around $846 million. The sending countries lose about $2.1 billion from the investments made in their doctors who leave. According to survey data, in 2020, roughly 70% of doctors in the US were born here. About 20% were naturalized, some 7% are non-citizens. These percentages have remained fairly consistent over the past 10 years. Every area of American endeavor has been impacted by relentless importation of foreign workers, starting with lower paying work, seasonal hospitality workers, and then on to manufacturing, to technology workers, and now to doctors who have spent at least 8 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars to practice the healing arts, a very specialized profession, only to be sidelined and saddled with debt they are unlikely to be able to pay off if they can't practice medicine. The demand and enthusiasm to enter the medical profession is there. Applications to medical schools are at an all-time high, as are enrollments in the nation's nursing programs.